The road to building wealth is a journey. No one is perfect, and the road has many turns and twists. While many people think that the ultra rich or wealthy are perfect in how they have executed their plan, the truth is that they have made many mistakes but learnt from them quickly and adjusted their approach to ensure it doesn't happen again. In this video, I wanted to share with you some of the most common yet also most costly mistakes that people typically make when on their journey, with the hope that it will give you the tools and perspective to be able to avoid these mishaps happening to you. The first mistake that many people make is not having a clear financial plan. And although this may seem very simple, it's pretty shocking how many people don't have one of these in place. You may be in a position where you earn substantial amounts of money, but without having a clear plan and focus on what your future goals are, your investments, or your needs, you can end up wasting or mismanaging it. Wealthy people, on the other hand, carve out the time to be able to put together a comprehensive financial plan. A small amount of upfront work for a lot of long-term gain. The benefits of having a financial plan enables you to have clear direction on what you're going to do with your money, where you are focusing on building your wealth, and over what time period, which in turn enables them to make smarter and more informed decisions around the spending, investing, and saving of their hard-earned cash. Usually, they will split their goals into short and long-term goals. So something that you are focusing on the next 1 to 2 years, and then more longer term, further thinking goals up to 10 years in advance. This is also a key mindset difference between your average Joe and someone who is targeted on building wealth. They will typically view in years to decades as opposed to days and months. There is a very well-known saying that I regularly remind myself of, and that is, people often overestimate what they can achieve in 12 months, but underestimate what they can achieve in 5 years. It is always something that helps ground me when I am feeling overwhelmed or maybe slightly negative on where I'm at in the journey compared to where I want to be. The next mistake is failing to diversify your investments. This really is one of the most dangerous mistakes that people can make. Whether you are wealthy or not, putting all of your eggs in one basket is incredibly risky, even if you are investing into something that is very well established. For example, putting all of your investments into cryptocurrency, which is an incredibly volatile and risky thing. I have lost money on crypto in the past, and now I am much more careful when I do choose to invest in crypto assets. And not only does this point relate to investments or where you are putting your money, but also how you are earning your money. Only having one single source of income in this day and age is incredibly risky. If you are, however, able to diversify your sources of income and, for example, have 3 to 4 sources coming into your bank account, if you were to lose one of them, of course it would have an impact, but it wouldn't necessarily be detrimental to you. The key here is that you want to be spreading the risk, and most often too, you will end up seeing increased gains from it. On my journey, I have both been on a mission to increase the sources of income that I have, and then from that, my next step has been to diversify where I am then investing that money that I have available to me. The next mistake that I wanted to talk through is being afraid of taking calculated risks. And I am a really big champion of taking a calculated risk. I honestly could not think of anything worse than wondering what if. So many people get stuck in the fear of losing or being a failure. And this can often mean that they never take a risk and end up becoming stagnant in where they are in their life. The ultra wealthy, however, understand that risk is essential in order to building wealth, just as long as it is a calculated risk. They are not reckless with their money. However, they are open to investing in new business ventures, new technologies, or ventures when they do see an opportunity. If you think about it, most entrepreneurs, inventors, businessmen understand that risk and reward are inherently tied together. They have been able to develop a skill set that enables them to assess risks accurately, minimize potential losses, and leverage their financial resources and knowledge to make smarter decisions. Don't let the fear of taking a risk stop you from trying something new. It could be great. And then the final mistake, spending without an ROI. And this is a very common mistake people make, especially those that are wanting to appear wealthy. Spending money without considering if it is something that is going to give them a return on investment. So, for example, purchasing unnecessary luxury items, overspending on food and entertainment, or splurging on experiences that don't necessarily align with your long-term goals. Now, of course, these things may provide someone with an emotional return on investment, but the thing that sets the ultra wealthy apart from normal people is that yes, they do have all of these things, but they are more strategic with their spending, ensuring that every dollar or pound that they spend generates some kind of value or has the potential to grow in the future. And I suppose you could look at this more as intentional spending. I'm not saying that ultra wealthy people don't buy luxury goods or don't go on luxury holidays. Of course they do, but what they do focus on is quality as opposed to quantity. As I said at the beginning of this video, your journey will have its twists, its turns, and its ups and its downs. But I hope that by sharing some of these mistakes with you, that you'll be able to avoid some of those common mishaps and propel yourself to your long-term goal. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.